Hello, beautiful people. How are we today? Are we good? I hope that we are good. We should be live on YouTube as well. For the YouTube viewers, just as a PSA, the YouTube streams I always put live like 30 seconds before I'm about to go live. Just so you guys don't have to, if you're a VOD watcher, because I know there's people who watch the YouTube videos out there, you don't have to watch like the music for 5 minutes. So I usually try and keep it at like 30 seconds of nonsense at the start tops. But we should be live now. And yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing amazing. My technology is all working as well today. I can actually see the activity of the stream. So we shouldn't miss any subs or bits or any of that good stuff today. Jack, wishing you well. You should do a tier list of your part to prem saves on stream. I don't think I could rank my children. I'll be honest, chat, I never really compare my save games to one another. I don't know if that's, like, controversial. I've talked about this a lot. Like, I don't like to, like, dwell on them too much. I don't like to dwell on them too much. And that doesn't mean I don't, like, reminisce about save games, but in terms of... I think as a YouTuber, you kind of have to be able to detach yourselves from save games when you're done with them a bit. Like, if you're a normal Football Manager player, like, you'll have save games you go back to throughout the year. Or at least I did before I did content. I can't really do that anymore. Which is a bit of a shame. How are we though, gang? Are we good? I'm not going to be live till super late tonight. We are going to try and finish the season. There's 7 games left. I'm wearing my Williams shirt. Though I'm lifting up the sponsor. Look at all these lovely brands that aren't paying to be featured. But there is F1 at 4 AM. We will be there. Well, I will be there. Most people probably won't be there if you're in the UK. But I will be up at 4 AM to watch it. So we can't go too late. And that means I can get up and watch the Ashes too. Which is always good. But I think that might just be me. Oh no, the stream went down. YouTube, are we back? Oh, I know what's happened, chat. I know what's happened. We're back. Do you know what's happened? I restarted my PC yesterday, chat. That's why the stream went down yesterday. Okay, bit of context there, chat. So we have this issue where intermittently the stream goes down, right? I have like a special mains adapter plugged into my wall my PC uses for internet, but it blips like for half a second every so often. When you're streaming, blipping is just like, it cuts it off. But I always have the redundancy of I connect to the router via Wi-Fi as well. But for some reason, even though I've got it set to connect automatically, whenever I restart my PC, it disables the Wi-Fi. So I've re-enabled the Wi-Fi, now the stream should be fine for the rest of the day. I hope. If the stream now goes down, that'll be good, won't it? Let me make sure that we're actually connecting to the network that we should be on. So I'm now going to connect to the Wi-Fi as well. Technology, eh? None of it makes bloody sense, does it? Jack, stream until 4 AM. Chat, I am running off 3.5 hours sleep today. So, you know what? I don't think we will. I don't think we will stay up that late. Sorry, Dapane, did any of my message come through before the stream died? Probably not. For some reason, I've connected the Wi-Fi and it says unable to connect to the network. That's always a good sign, isn't it, when you're streaming? I did say, Dapane, I hope the kind of that merch isn't overpriced and looks good, but it'll probably be neither. Chat, I can't connect to the Wi-Fi. Who knows? Jack on my laptop so I can watch part to Prem and Jack on my phone for Friday stream. It's going to be a good night. Amen. Have I read about Lewis in real life? Yeah, a little bit of it, yeah. Chat, the Wi-Fi is not connecting. Let me try. I'll connect to a different booster. This is fun, isn't it? Everything's going to plan. Dino, mate, thank you for the 14. 11 months, chat. I'm being bullied. I should have just edited out the 11. I should have just edited out the 11. The Wi-Fi is just not connecting, chat. Life's good, isn't it? I'm streaming and I can't connect to the routers I'm streaming from. But I am connected to it, at least wiredly. Well, you know what? The stream might just have to go down today if I can't fix it. Because I'm not restarting the router and stuff now. That would be silly. I mean, let's be honest, at this point, the stream going down. It's part of the work, the space experience, isn't it? Right, chat, we've got 7 games left of the league season. Look at where we are! Now, there's been arguments that Football Manager is too easy this year. No idea where they come from. No idea why anyone would say that. Probably not true. It's the hardest game ever. Let me tell you now. It's the most difficult game in the world. It looks great. It's great for a screenshot we're in first. Obviously, everyone behind us has games in hand. We could actually go down as low as like 5th. So let's not get carried away. And we have still got Man City, Arsenal and Man United to play. Although Man United have just lost to Wolves there. So maybe I should be beating them. Oh, chat, Danny Radcliffe. It's his birthday. Can we all sing happy birthday to Danny in the chat, please? Happy birthday to you. Okay, you know what? He's not a real footballer, so he probably doesn't want my singing. He's bloody good, isn't he? He's bloody good. We love him. I've been watching this on YouTube, but I have premium, so I sub on it. Oh, Dino, I appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to the people watching on YouTube or Twitch. I feel like Twitch chat is more... I want to say Twitch chat is more chatty. And I feel like YouTube chat, they're the enjoyers that are a bit more sophisticated and just have the stream on in the background. That's how I imagine it. Have I always streamed on both? I've been streaming on both for all of this calendar year, pretty much. We didn't... Ah! Okay, sorry. If the internet came back and it's just me screaming, that's good, isn't it? The worst thing is, I can see everyone write an F. Do you know how aggravating it is, chat? When your internet dies... We're back. We're back! Do you know how annoying it is when your internet dies allegedly, but you can see everyone writing F in the chat? Why can the Wi-Fi not connect is what I'm confused about. Are we back? We're back. I think the Wi-Fi's just not connected. I'll tell you what, technology's shite, innit? Technology's shite. You can come here to watch football. Some people are going, come here for Football Manager. I'm sorry, this is part of the experience. Let me, as a man in my 30s, have a crisis about the fact my internet's bad. This is like, if you're not here at my worst, chat, you don't deserve me at my best. Don't know why I'm flicking my hair. I've got a short haircut. I'm on it. IT help is on the way. What saying IT help is on the way is never a good sign. That probably means she's just going to send the dog in. That I knew what was happening. Hey, Milo. Milo, do you want to help me with the internet? Come here. Hey, buddy. No, don't leave. Puppies. Ah, do you want to say hello to the people? Oh, you've got your chew. How are you holding your chew while I carry you? What are you doing? Dog. Milo, you okay? You don't want to be. Okay, if I squat, you'll be fine. Chat, why if I'm sat down in the chair does he not want to be held? Okay, you just don't want to be. You don't want to be. I get it. Okay. You didn't have to throw it on the floor, did you? Where's it gone? We've lost it. Dog. Okay, I'll put you down. He doesn't want... Milo, you've not helped with the internet there. You've just thrown your chew on the floor and had a hissy fit. Are you going now? You're just going to leave me. You're meant to fix the internet. Okay, well, he has not helped there, has he? He has not helped, let's be honest. You saw a bit too much of Jack. Oh, did you get a bit of my arse, chat? We love that. Do you not want a bit of my cake? That's an awful sentence. I'm so sorry. He pops in, says hello, goes, you're boring. He doesn't like it when the lights are on. And he also doesn't like being under desks. I always imagined I'd get a dog that liked being under desks. Milo hates being under anything. What sort of cake would you call it, Jack? No idea. No comment, Your Honour. Chat, I don't know how we're going to stop the internet dropping today. I guess it's just going to have to drop and you're just going to have to live with it. Can we all agree that's okay? Oh, wait. No, whenever I try and connect to the internet via Wi-Fi, it just tells me that it can't connect. Cool story. You know what? Let's just play Football Manager, and when it goes down, it goes down. Takeover rumours persist. I'll tell you, whoever's taking over the club, they're getting a bargain. I'll chat. I'll pause. Pause. Have you seen what's there? Where's the hat? Put on the hat. Where's 1 sec. It's not a hat. It's a Football Manager mouse mat, but it helps me get better intakes. Are you ready? 1 elite prospect. Joel Kofi. Definitely how you say his name. Oh! Oh, is Mr. Kofi good? Hello, sailor. 15! He's got a better chin line than me at 15. I mean, he's very good. He's a playmaker who can't pass and doesn't have the vision, but has the technical ability to do it. He's good. Mr. You know what? This is ridiculous. Take that off. Just take that off. Oh, he's quality, isn't he? He looks like he could steal my wife, I'll be honest. He is hench. He has got a great chin line and just looks very... He doesn't look 15. I'm going to be honest. But I'm not going to question it. Is this the in-game regen faces? Okay, let's be honest, chat. Do we really think Football Manager will ever make regen faces look this good? Because I'm going to say no. I'm using the NG Regens face pack, chat. And the good thing about the regen face packs this year is you can have it so they automatically apply to the players. Get him in. Is he good? I feel like he'd be a really good advanced playmaker, bizarrely. Also, there's no way, is there, to highlight players' attributes in a role in a position they can't play anymore, as far as I'm aware. Which is really annoying. Because I feel like as an advanced playmaker, he'd be an absolute baller. He actually might be quite a good false 9. He's good. Wake up and smell the Kofi. Who else have we got here? Ben Barnes. Benny B. The boy can run. Sign him up. He probably doesn't need to be on as much money as Kofi is. Who else have we got? Jay Glennon. He's okay. He's got a big forehead like me. So I feel like we've got a lot in common. And last but not least, Danny Sampson. I think he's very good. Chat, am I going crazy or is he, like, very, very good? Has Park to Prem ruined my perception of players? Like, he's very well-rounded. And I'm looking at the 14 passing, 12 vision and 14 flair. His physicals aren't the best, but he's got good natural fitness. And he's either-footed. What's his second trait? Likes to lob the keeper. I love that. Can't wait for him to dink the keeper with his long shots. Yeah, I don't know why, chat, traits now say, like, plus 1 more trait when there's space for the 1 more trait. I feel like that's a new bug that got introduced to the game in the last update. There's actually a bug that I was experiencing in Park to Prem that I want to check if it's a save game issue or a Football Manager issue. So let's check it quickly. So when you look at past seasons, chat, yeah, you can't currently look at past seasons in Football Manager. It doesn't work. Which I would view as quite a significant bug. I would like to think they already know about that. But the fact you can't see previous season standings really isn't doing a lot to dispel the notion that the immersion from Football Manager is gone. MK Gamma Ray, dude, thank you for the 51 months. That is such a long time, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, the fact that the past league seasons don't work. Oh, now, chat, how did I get that to work? We're on current season, but it's showing it. I don't even know. I'm just mashing back and forward, and now it's got them reversed somehow. I don't know what's happening. The game doesn't know what's happening either, let's be honest. Right, Kofi. You know what? If we were still in the Championship, I'd be playing him in first team games. But we are in a Champions League fight at the top of the Premier League, so probably should be locked in. We got to lock in people. We've also just got to keep morale sky high for as long as we can. And Ben safe, players that retire having their history and stats completely disappear. Chat, there's so much stuff with this game where I'm like, it can't, I mean, it's not intentional, but like, it's like all the stuff that's kind of nice in the game is just going. Jack, who's your bet for the Vegas Grand Prix? Alex Albon! Vamos! I don't know what the Thai equivalent of Vamos is. I'm sure they just say Vamos there too. That's definitely how it works. We've got a really long international break here, so I really should hit continue more. Do you know of James Wilson at Hearts? If I say no, is that going to upset you? Because I can lie. Also, I updated my face pack chat, so we've got new player faces. Amara Juve's been absolutely unreal with his development. That's actually insane how much he's improved. Hey, Willow, how's it going, mate? And also, the Dr. Yan, I appreciate the love. Yeah, I've been loving Park to Prem this week. I've just recorded tomorrow's Park to Prem video. It's a triple header. I took the feedback that the transfer special wasn't long enough personally. My plan is, chat, I've recorded it. I'm going to stream tonight. I'm going to go to bed, wake up for the Vegas Grand Prix qualifying at 4 a.m, edit Park to Prem, have it up for 10 a.m, and then go back to bed. I've got my whole life planned ahead of me. Where's the new face pack from? It is the Sort Out SI Mega Pack, but like they added an update file, so it's just got the update applied. I don't think there's actually that many other faces that have been updated looking through it at a glance. I think there was like 16,000 faces, but a lot of them are the women's footballers. Do a watch along, chat. You don't want to... Chat, if you think I'm not entertaining now... You're not going to want to see me when I'm tired. Ouedraogo's injured. Amara Juve just bigged up. Why did I say anything? Why did I say... Chat, can we go back in time? Can we go back... Why did I say anything? Why did I say anything? I'm an absolute wang. How do you update the player faces? You download the Sort Out SI Face Pack updates, then apply them. I'm not going to explain, obviously, how to do that whilst I'm streaming, but there are guides out there to help you. You can go back in time, reload. We're not about that life, chat. We're not about that life. It's a bit weird we've just got 3 weeks off here. I guess it's... Is it an international break plus just a regular break? And because we're not in any cup competitions, there's like cup games on, it's probably that. When are we back? Oh, the chat. The shortcut for fixtures doesn't take you to fixtures unless you go back and forth at the top. We've got Brighton on the 11th. Chat, we could actually win the Premier League Season 1. Check out a player redeemed. Gemini, who do you want me to check out? James Wilson at Hearts. I said I didn't know this guy. Now I'm about to be educated. 20 years old striker. Oh, he's good, isn't he? Oh, he's injured. For 5 weeks to 2 months. And he fractured his upper arm. I mean, he's very good. I don't know if he's good enough for us. But for that price, I can see why he'd be good. Does he have a cap in real life? Or is that a cap that he's been given during the save game? I feel educated, chat. Oh, I've just hit takes control of league press conferences. I didn't want to do that. Have you seen the book where managers don't get sacked in non-playable leagues? Managers don't get sacked if a league is set to view only. But that's been the case for Football Manager for like years. That's not new. That's like how it worked in FM24. Now, whether or not it should work like that, you know, I think is probably up for debate. But that's not a new issue. I'm all for complaining about the issue the game has. But if we're complaining about stuff that's been how the game's worked forever, I feel like we're going up a path that's a bit of a tricky one. Dr. Benji seemed to think it was new earlier today. He didn't play the game last year, did he? He did play it. but not that much. That has been the case in FM for a while. To be fair, I know not many people use the view-only leagues. But if you have leagues on view-only, yeah, the managers don't get moved around. Jack, if you have the National North and South in your database, I don't think I do. I don't think I do, I'm afraid to say. When's the round table out? Not my thing to make a call on. Because Ben is the mastermind behind it. I've set my recording off. It's in his court. Oh, top 50 Wonder Kids. Sign me up. Show me them. Show me them. Have they fixed this inbox item, chat? No. They've not fixed it. In fact, they've changed the inbox item, haven't they? They've hidden the bug. Like, why is this not the panel that's used here? What are we doing? Like, this pop-up could just be here. He was here. The bug is, if you click 11th to 20th, right, it just adds it to the bottom, but there's no way to scroll down. The way that you fix it, chat, if you're wondering, is you click on the 1 to 10. Even if it's already selected, just click on 1 to 10, then click on the next one, and it works. What are we doing? This was... You've not fixed the bug with it, and you've made it worse. They're trying to make me cross. This is a social experiment. It has to be a social experiment. Oh yeah, chat. 11 to 20th. But 20 isn't shown. And if we go 21st to 30th... Chat, if you are number 10, 20, 30, 40 or 50, you just don't show up in the list. It's a beta. It's a beta. It's the top 45 players, basically. It's a beta. It's a beta. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is worse than it was before. Like, this bit here used to be here, and it was good. Someone's pointing out we have a player, chat. We actually have a player in the rankings. Amara Jufu's just got injured. It's 49th. Like, clearly they've changed something in the code, right, chat? Because they've updated this bit to not show in the inbox time. So they've updated something. Why the fuck are we making it worse and not fixing the bugs with it? Like, what? Like, genuinely, I don't understand. I totally understand the game's complicated and there's loads of work that goes into it. Like, you just made it fucking worse. And not fix the bugs with it. What are we doing? Also, MD Games, thank you for the 49. Thank you for the 49. And also, it doesn't tell you if your players are included anymore. There used to be a tab that would be your team name here and show you all your players. I know people are working very hard at Sports Interactive to fix the game post-launch and make it the game that it probably should be. There's shit like this where I'm sat thinking, why are we making it worse and not fixing the issues with it? That are like... obvious issues. Like, am I missing something? Like, someone has changed... I don't understand. Why are we changing the code around this to change how the inbox line works, but then not fixing the issues? Like... I might be a fucking idiot here. Chat, would it not be better if the top 50 was just like a list? Like, I'd rather not have all the pictures and just have a list of all the names on screen at once. If that is easier to do than trying to make some fancy thing where we're missing 5 players, because apparently if you're a multiple of 10, you don't count in the lists. Oh, this game's fun. I enjoy the game, but I don't understand what they're doing on certain stuff. I'm a game dev, and they'll have a big-ass list of cracking through things one by one. Drew, mate. Hello. Worked in game development for 10 years, mate. Let me introduce you. Worked as a game tester on Football Manager for a period. Fully aware of how things are ranked and how bugs are prioritised. Doesn't mean it's not fucking insane that they've made it worse. Someone's altered some code around it. There's probably a reason behind it. But fix it all at once. It's in the same way, chat, that this screen here, like the lines weren't working on it. They managed to get the lines drawn on it, but then they've not actually bothered to add a colour key so you know which line is which attribute. And you can't actually see the number values unless you mouse over the very, very microsecond of a month. Let's play the game, find the number. Oh, there it is, chat, 6. Fully aware of how it all works doesn't mean it's not worth a crash out. They didn't alter the code. They altered the code on that bit, John. I'm talking specifically about the fact that they rewrote the... they've altered the code on the next-gen list. Because the next-gen list inbox item used to be this set of panels, which they've now moved to a pop-out. I'm just gonna cry. The bibs are fixed. You know what, chat? The high priority issue of first team icons having bibs on the player shirts has been fixed. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I just want to have a cry. We're okay. It shows your players in the news item before you click. Well, that's good, isn't it? It was working properly in earlier updates, chap. That's the thing that blows my mind. They've actually broken that. And I totally understand how programming works, right? And how stuff can get broken as a result of knock-ons. But the fact it was once functional and they've broken it means that, like, you should be going through the change list, working out what got checked in that broke it, and then probably figure out that. Because it probably has knock-on effects on all kinds of other items. Like, great example, chat. If you're on a player search screen, right, and you go to attributes, you have like the add attribute match, right? If I just add a load for a role, we'll just do defense midfielder and hit apply, and then hit this, right? It's on attributes, but the condition and the number of attributes to match isn't here. But if I just click on attributes, you ready for this? I'll click. It's the same bug. It's something to do with these tabs. These tabs aren't correctly caching their states. It's something to do with those tabs specifically, and they're not being cached properly. Which is why you have to click, if you click on it, like it adds on to the bottom. Whereas if you click onto 1 to 10, it then fixes it. I don't know. Like, nothing makes sense in this game. I'm fine. I'm just going to have a cry. Right, let's try and win the Premier League. We're not going to win the Premier League. Like, chat, we've dropped down to 5th. Everyone's played their games in hand, and now I look like a mug. Blimey. By the way, Coventry, wow. Wow. The worst thing is, the game's quite fun. I actually enjoy the game. I also get a weird sick pleasure from ranting about the stuff wrong with it. I think it's therapy. People right after. Why does the internet keep going down? I'm fine. Chat, everything's fine. Are we back? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. YouTube, are we back yet? Tell me when we're back, YouTube. YouTube comes back before Twitch. I have no idea. I'm gonna. Oh, we're back. We're back. Hello. Still trying to connect to the Wi-Fi to stop it going down. YouTube didn't go down. Why does one go down and not the other? Why is everything in my life just a bug? I like the fact the internet doesn't go down on YouTube, so YouTube just get to watch me have the meltdown that I think no one can see me having. I'm fine. Everything's fine. If you're on Twitch, F5. Obviously, people who are watching on Twitch don't know that I've said that. So if we could just pass on the message. Oh, Yelch is out for 2 months. That's not good. But he's not been that great this year, so I think we just have to take him out. Oh, chat. Can I have a cry? Can I have a cuddle? Will anyone offer me a cuddle? We've got El Hanash joining us on a free transfer. Forgot we sorted that. Just asked my board for an affiliate and they came back with my women's team as an option. There was a bug, chat, in a very early build where you could cancel the affiliation with your women's team if you were managing a men's team. I think that is fixed now. But yeah, if you don't like your affiliates, Aiden Heaven's now out of a groin strain. 2 of my centre-backs injured. Is the game conspiring? Chat, I need a hug, not a kick-in. If you know, you know. You should be able to cancel that, though. I mean, in real life, I don't think the men's football managers have much of a say on the affiliation with the women's team. I think that's probably a decision made more by the ownership than the manager suggesting it's cancelled, like they might suggest, hey, that academy that we have in Senegal, we maybe don't need that link anymore. Right, chat. Let's lock in. Team meeting. I don't want to talk. Whenever I do team meetings like this, I fuck them up. I expect us to win the title and this next match could go a long way. I can't say that. Right. Kovacic is let down. Some players are encouraged. I feel like that was great. I feel like sometimes these meetings, they go, do you want to do a meeting? Actually, they're there going, if you go into this meeting, you're going to fuck up. Do you want to do it? It's like, it's a trap. They're like coaching, going, go no, do a meeting. A meeting would be good. Go in, never can say anything good. Woo! Why am I getting so many injuries now? What are we doing here? Genuinely, what's happening? What's in the water? Heaven's out for 2 weeks. Ugalde's out for 2 months. Finn's out for 2 months. And Ouedraogo's out for 2 weeks. Twitch still not back up. Twitch is definitely back up. You might need to F5 if you're watching on Twitch. Either that or there's people talking in the Twitch chat who somehow are watching the stream on YouTube and commenting exclusively on Twitch. Right, lock in everyone. For people wondering about our tactic, this is what we've been running. Half the team's missing. Half the team is missing. It's a 3-4-3 that becomes a 5-3-2 without the ball. Twitch is not up. Chat, you tell me Twitch is down. Twitch is up. Twitch. People are like, I'm here. Twitch is fine. Twitch is. People are saying it's okay. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. People are saying it's fine. Okay, we need to lock in. I'll tell you what, these injuries have really... I can't say the word I want to say because it's a bit of a rude word, but they have royally rammed me up the anus. That's not any better, is it? Look, I don't want to say the game is actively committing acts on me. It is committing an act on me. Somehow I'm making it worse with every sentence. Let's get into the game. Let's go into the game. That's a good idea, isn't it? It's up, but not showing you as live to new visitors to the Twitch homepage. Oh, hopefully it fixes itself. Well, chat, we'll just go out there and have fun. Tell the players that, tell myself that, I think. Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Norwich. We're down in 5th in the Premier League now, but we're less than 3 points off the title. I think. I've not checked the league table lately. Oh, okay. Man City have played a game more. They're 6 points clear. We have to win. We have to win. Everyone's played games in hand and we drop down to 5th. But they've all got distractions of Europe. We've got the distraction of nothing. Come on. Oh, I'm ready. Look at Carrow Road. Why is it always raining? Even after the update, it's still raining. Is your Heaven in this save better than the Apex version? Ooh, I think this version's better than the Apex version. I mean, the thing is, chat, 5th is still a Champions League spot, right? As far as I'm aware, 5th is still a UCL spot. So, at least based on coefficients. So we should be okay. And I say that. We've still got Arsenal, Man City and United to play. If we lose those, we're in trouble. That nearly went in. That nearly went in. Oh, chat, goal line technology. Is this the greatest addition to the game? Did it cross the line? Oh, can you get closer? Can you get closer? Top 4 is guaranteed. 5th is based on the national coefficient. Yeah, but the Premier League in England always end up with one of the top 5, at least in Football Manager. It's almost a guarantee. Although I've heard, chat, the streets have been telling me there is actually a new bug with coefficients on this beta branch, which is that teams that win in the knockout rounds of the Champions League, and I've not checked this, but I believe teams that win in the knockout rounds of the Champions League, like the later rounds, actually lose coefficient points. Not checked it. Unverified. My source is second yellow card if it's not correct. So maybe England won't be guaranteed a spot with 5th if that's happening. Hey, Bassy Boy, dude, thank you for the prime. Nice to catch a stream again, dude. I hope you're well. Yeah, the coefficients have been fixed and broken more, basically. I kind of hope they put out a hot fix for it, because it's quite... I'd say it's game-breaking. You know, it's good for evening the playing field. As I said, I've not actually checked that myself. My source is second yellow card, and I'm not sure why he would lie about it. And obviously, he's a fiend when it comes to coefficients and building a nation saves. So I trust his judgment on knowing how coefficients work. Brian have just scored, chat. We have a lot of injuries. We've got 4 first-team injuries for the last 7 games. I mean, they're not all for all the games, but I've got Man City up next. Victor Roque's good, isn't he? Victor Roque's good. I mean, look at the chances. Look at the stats. We've been robbed. Atwell says he's right. I've just checked. Chat, can anyone else check? Is there some teams losing coefficient points or winning Champions League knockout rounds in your save game if you're on the beta branch? I feel like that is something they should probably fix before next week's update, because I'll be honest, like, if I finish 5th as Norwich in the Premier League and then don't get Champions League football because all the Premier League teams were winning in the knockouts and lost points, I might actually, chat, there might be a crash out coming. Like, oh my word, that nearly went in. I might be full on baby raging, just so we're all aware. Piastri level of choke job happening here. Hey, look, this is like if Kevin Magnussen in a Haas was leading the championship with 3 races left and he started choking. Come on. It's not just your team, it's all the teams. Oh, yeah, it's all the teams. Obviously, I wouldn't mention the bug affecting me if it was just my team. On the plus side, another season for homegrown. But we'd be in the Europa League instead. Now, chat, we're going to come back. We're going to come back. We're going to lock in. We're going to fight and win. And it starts now. Back post. New back post corner routine that we set up. It's going to work magic. I've seen the future. Vuskovic is there. Vuskovic is there. He was actually there. His name was the one lit up. Xerxes, play for the pen. Dive if you need to. Someone help him. Kisuyak! Come on! Come on! I don't know why I turned into a demon there as I said his name. Kiselyak's just a fun name to say quickly. How did Kiselyak get to the edge of the box? Also, these highlights are sometimes way too long with way too... Like, why are we watching this? I can read the entire of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone before we see this shot actually taken here. It did deflect in. Don't care. Right, changes. Changes. Durasimi, Kak. Guagua in. Chat, we're bringing in Guagua to play at false 9. Oh, Guagua's got a face now. I'm so happy we updated the face pack. My depth is a bit cack. I'm going to be honest. Take off Oscar and bring in Lennon Miller. The 4 injuries are a problem. Wait, did I not move him on both? Oh, chat. Chat's bailed me out. Round of applause for chat. I'm going to be honest, chat. I don't know about anyone else. I feel like I'm going to make that mistake forever playing this edition of Football Manager. It's way too easy to do. I don't even know if there's really a good UI way to fix it. It'd almost be good if when you swap a player around, if you're doing it on one, like on the screen, there's like some kind of dialogue message of, do you want to swap them on the combined view or just in and out? Which would add another click, but would it stop me from being a moron? Probably. How would you fix it, chat, without making another click? I don't know what you would do. Great feedback, Jack. Yeah, make a mod. Come on, modders. What are we doing here? I'm gonna list loads of and there will be mods made. That's how it works, right? Ryan? I thought he was gonna score it. I always thought players on the list rather than the pitch. See, that's a good idea. Normally I do it on the combined view, but specifically for these 2 players on the combined view, it's a bit of a shit sandwich, isn't it? Try to like pick the right one. Okay, 18 minutes of the dream. Lock in, everyone. Lock in. We've been the better team here as well. Missing some of the big guns. We've brought in the kids like Guagua. Buziane. Give it to Guagua. Or Xerxes. Joshua Xerxes! It's the best £4 million I've ever spent. If I won Squid Game the Challenge, I'd buy Xerxes with the money. To be my personal chef. He strikes me as a man who would do some cooking at home. He has his own sashimi dealer. Probably the same as Miles Jacobson's. Come on! Bright on, more like bright off. Ha! Okay, let's move on. I stole that joke from the chat. Don't judge me. There's 15 minutes. They're probably going to score now. I deserve it. I deserve it. Oh, Buziane. We've subbed him on and he is running the show. Oh, Guagua. Guagua. Oh, come on. We got Man City next. Let's be having ya. I love Guagua. Guagua is my hero. We're chilling. Del Nino, thank you for the 5 months to Prime. 5 months of Jeff Bezos' money up the Canaries. Amen. Raise your Allen keys. If you've got, I don't know why I've got the Allen keys on my desk. I do know why. My monitor arm got loose and my monitor kept tilting. Oh my word, Kovacic is making saves. Will I be up for Vegas quali in the race? You're damn right I will be. Yeah, chat, we need to finish the season before 11 PM because I do need at least 5 hours sleep. Oh, chat, I can hear the dog at the door. Do we let him in? Should we let the dog? Hello? Milo, are you at the door? Did Milo come to the door? Oh, I thought I heard scratching. Never mind. Oh, shit. Shit. Shut. The dog wasn't even at the door. The dog wasn't even at the door. I was just hearing things, apparently. And now we've conceded. I need the dog. I need the dog for emotional support if they get another goal. Tell you what, it'd be awkward after Gruder's run all the way to the halfway line if that was ruled. Sorry, who scored that? Was he not off? Redraw the lines. Redraw them. It's okay. We're fine, everyone. We're fine. Everything's fine. I am composed. The thing is, we're probably... I said it's Man City next. I think it's Arsenal next. Then we have an easier game. Then it's Man City. Get the lines out. That was over the line. It's like Lampard at the World Cup all over again. I can hear the vuvuzelas in the background. Oh, we're not even going to show that. Convenient. Convenient, isn't it? He's off. He's off. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's off. We're fine. Chat, you know what? This is the kind of game where I really wish I had fullbacks, but I intentionally... The premise of this save game was to never play with fullbacks or wingbacks, which is why we have the tracking wide midfielders. The battery of my mouse has died. Get it plugged in. Where's the cable? Where's the cable for the mouse? This was not the time for the mouse to die. Where is it? I found it. I found the mouse. We found the mouse cable. Bloody hell. It's all kicking off. Right. Minimal mouse movement, guys. We've got to be optimal here. So it charges. Collins is nervous. Get him off. Cordoba on. I don't really have good changes to make here. You know what? We stick with what we know. We stick with what we know. We stick to the status quo. If you want to be cool, you follow one simple rule. If we lose this game, look at the stats. We've been robbed. First time watching this room is always this chaotic. I'll be honest, I think the sleep deprivation is shining through today, everyone. We've won. I am running off 3.5 hours sleep. I went to bed last night at 4 a.m. after recording Part to Prem. Guess who woke me up at 7:30? Yeah, the dog has no concept, does he, of lay-ins? Get a puppy, they said. It'll be fun, they said. He doesn't understand. Xerxes gets goal bonus. I hope it's not too much. My plan, chat, is to go to bed and wake up for the F1. So we can't be too late to bed. Joshua Xerxes for 4 million might be the greatest buy ever seen in Football Manager. That's all I'm saying. He wanted you so you could watch Jofra Archer and Stokes rip through the Aussies. I mean, to be fair, I went to bed having watched the first 3 wickets fall in the first session and thought, fucking hell, maybe it's a good job I'm going to bed. Right, we've recorded a top half finish. We're chilling. We're chilling. So we got... Oh, it is Man City, then Arsenal. Okay, I knew it was Man City. I started doubting myself. We've got actually 4 really big first-team injuries at the moment. Also, let's remove the wage column. Because in this build of the game, it breaks everything. And by everything, I mean the rows just get bigger. Okay. Arsenal game rearranged. Oh, it's been put back. Drama. I guess Arsenal are playing in Europe or a cup still. That's kind of good. Give me some easier games so I know what's happening. You know what, chat? This inbox item used to be my favourite inbox item in the game. Alex, dude, thank you for the 44 months. Big number getting bigger. Yeah, 44 months, dude, is a long-ass time. Thank you so much. Chat, this inbox item used to be the best. Remember when it showed all the teams that were in the title fight? It showed the table at the top, showed all their remaining fixtures and if they were home or away. Remember that? Now I get a league table that shows 2 teams at a time. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. The day one patch is going to fix it. Kofi is going to be a baller, I think. We probably should set up his training. I mean, he probably could be a right mid for us if I wanted him to be. I'm a bit concerned about his vision and passing and his off the ball. There's actually a lot that I'm concerned about. I think we're best off training him as a channel forward. And then just seeing how he develops. I think that's the play. Still watching, still catching up from the last 30 minutes of your previous live. I'll come back to this later with some hot cakes in hand. Oh my word. Someone get me food. That would make me happy. Okay, this is a big game, chat. If we lose this, the title's gone. If we lose this away against City, the title has gone because they will be so far ahead of us. If we win this and win our game in hand, we'd go above them on goal difference. What's their schedule looking like? Because we're playing on a Monday here. Oh, that's very convenient. Look at all the days rest they're being given. Convenient. Chat, it's asking me to do another team meeting. It's a trap. I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for it. Pep's talking us up. We love that. I can hear the wife negotiating with the dog who's in the way outside. Oh, the dog's crying. One of the modders was at Unity's convention last few days. He chatted with some SI devs and told us that they're using a UI toolkit in probably the biggest game to make use of that specific toolkit. They're working closely with Unity. Yeah, there was some Unity talks. I think it was at last year's Unite that they did discussing the UI tools and stuff. My understanding is that Football Manager basically went to various different game engine providers. We're going, hey, we want to use a new engine. Like, what support could you offer us? And not many games are as UI intensive as Football Manager. And my understanding is that Unity was chosen in part because Unity said, hey, like, you could help us develop new UI tools that we'll use across our whole toolkit and for like other game devs to have access to down the line. There's a lot of injuries here still. How much memory am I using? I don't think it's usual for Football Manager to be using 20 gigs of RAM for the person who asked that. Mine's using 3.6 gigs right now. I wish I had some of these boys available. Ugalde's like top goal scorer for us with 16 goals. What do I do against Man City? I could really overthink this and cuck. Now, you know what? We go with what we know. We go with what we know. We've got to this situation playing our style of football. We'll see how we get on. Do I have a highlight channel where you can watch past lives? I don't. Chat, I'm afraid to say there are no highlights of the streams. I've done them in the past, but it just wasn't financially viable. The ROI wasn't there, sadly. But if you are wanting to catch up on the streams, the YouTube live tab on the YouTube channel is a really good way to do that, where like you can keep up to date with videos a bit more easily. I think the videos on demand on YouTube are a lot better than on Twitch, for example. So I'd recommend heading over there. Can I ask how you end up with your current tactic? We were running last year a 3-5-2. The aim was to make a three at the back tactic without wing backs or full backs. That was like the starting premise of the entire save, was that I wanted to try and make a three at the back work but using tracking wingers rather than like more conventional wide defensive roles. And we were originally playing something kind of different to this, but then I was able to pick up Xerxes on deadline day, and he is just like an elite level false 9. So then we had to change the system to shoehorn him in. Like originally we were playing like a 3-1-4-2 in season 1, and then we've kind of changed this and it just clicked. I mean, Man City are just good, aren't they? Like, let's be honest. In terms of quality, they are absolutely they are out-qualitying us. But we have our brand of football. We'll play it, even if it means kicking it at Erling Haaland from point blank like that. That was terrifying. Don't do it. Okay, that's fine. What season am I on? This is season 2. This is our second season of the save game and our first season in the Prem, which is makes the fact that we're in this title fight more crazy. I say we're in it. Like, if we win this game... No, if we don't win this game, we're out of it. But we should get top 4. Right? Can I click on this league table? Sorry, we should get top 5. We're 10 points ahead of Arsenal. Still got to play Arsenal and Manchester United, though. So, like, there are tricky games still. If I could only buy one game this year or next year, which would you recommend? I don't know what next year's football manager... There might not be a football manager next year. No, there probably will be. I mean, that is... I don't know what the game's going to look like next year. I'll be completely frank. I can't answer that question, can I? Jack, do you take charge of pre-season friendlies? No, I'm not mental. I think this season, chat, is a combination of things. We are overperforming, but actually the teams at the top are averaging just over 2 points a game, which is way below average for the Premier League. Like in our save game, it's just been a very, very competitive season. Is it just me or are we being shown the whole game now? I feel like the game's dropping hints like, maybe you should change your tactics. I'm not doing it. I'm stubborn. I'm an old man. I'm bitter. Their wingers are kind of running the show, but they've not got a cam. They've not got a cam. So with that in mind, if I do that, you know what? We'll go with wide covering defensive mids to try and double up on them because they've not got a number 10 to worry about. I'm just hoping I've not left it too late. Oh, Kisselyak wins it. Believe. Now we break. This... Okay, no we don't. Never mind. The big, scary, freakish Norwegian bloke's on the ball. Is Oscar the librarian midfielder? I thought you said librarian there. Yeah, it is him. Everything is fine. Why is there so many highlights? I don't like it. We are on key. Yes, we are. Savinio. I don't like it. Got so many men back. We've parked a tank. Oh my word. It nearly deflected in. We're fine. So many soft locks in this game. I've not had any soft locks, chat. I find the thing that I find most puzzling with this game is how, well, it's not that puzzling really. Like different machines, different drivers, different hardware configurations. Like people can have such different experiences of the game. Great tackle, Collins. We love that. Kick him in the shins. Right, we're going to higher tempo, and you know what? Playing through the press is a terrible idea in this game, and I'm not sure why we thought about doing that. Their press has been killing us. We're going to go direct. What's a soft lock? Like when the game doesn't crash, but you can't go forward, like it gets stuck on a screen. Okay, great first half. Clap the lads in. Do I want to go to higher tempo? I think I do. I think we have to. It's not good enough. It's shite. The update has broken some weird stuff. Is this one of these games where we just accept that we're playing for a 0-0? Oh, the dog's outside, chat. Not now, Milo. Not now. Dad needs to win the Premier League. He doesn't understand, chat. He doesn't understand. The dog does not understand the severity. Collins. Buziane. Oh, this is how we do it, chat. This is how we roll. This is how we... Joshua Zirkzee. Zirkzee! Did I not change the tempo? I did change it. I did change it. Near post... No, it's back post corners. That's the routine. Joshua Zirkzee is God's gift. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's forgotten about the ball. Oh, is there a dog? Oh, there's a dog. Is the dog okay? You can't come in like that. they can see you. Hey, Milo. I found a dog, chat. Right, Milo, you've got to sit here while we beat Man City. I know you... Oh, thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses. Dan J, thank you, mate. Right, Milo, that is... Do you want a drink of water? You can have some water. You're actually drinking my water. Well, that's good, isn't it? They can't see it, Milo, but he just drank him up. They've scored, Milo. What are we going to do? Oh, you've got a wet beard now. Okay, I'll let you go. I'll let you go to Wok. He's come in and I've conceded, Wok, just so you know. He's drank my water, we've conceded, and now he leaves. I'm fuming. The Milo curse. Well, we might as well go for it now. What is that goal, by the way? We've not really acknowledged that. Without a defensive midfielder, there's a large gap between our defensive lines. I mean, I guess it's because wide defensive mids aren't defensive mids. Oh, chat, I blame Milo. I'm blaming the dog. The dog's rattled me. The dog has boomed me, yeah. I just don't have good options on the bench at the moment because of all the injuries. We're missing our top goal scorer. I guess we bring in Tremonti. I'm on attacking. We need goals. Chat, the dog just drank my water. It would have been cute if you guys could have seen it. Then it would have been content. Instead, he's just stolen my drink. You're just drinking from my cup. I mean, look, we're Norwich in the first season. It would have been... if I won, we probably should all be refunding. I think it's over, innit? I think it might be over, chat. The dog's a City support. Now, here's the thing. Someone's redeemed Tiger. I have a bottle of water still, chat. I have a bottle of water still, so we're fine. Oh, chat, the dog's come in and we've lost our heads. The dog has come in and we've lost it. Give away a pen, go on. I've seen this highlight before. I've played these games before. Where's Danny Radcliffe? He's in the under-21s. Where he belongs. He's cooking along nicely. The dog might be a City supporter. I am buying into that conspiracy right now. I mean, this works, right? This is how we're going to play, chat. Distribution. Not out from the back. Long. We need 2 goals. Where's Vlad? That is a fantastic reference. Imagine Miller, back post. The boys are queuing up. Buziane. Dinks it. Xerxes! I don't know what I'm saying through gritted teeth. Oh, chat, we're in trouble. I'm in danger. Why is there so many blue shirts? Okay, great clearance, very attacking. Chat, I feel like Milo sabotaged me there. It was 0-0 until the dog came in. Some will say that's just me being a conspiracy theory nut. I think Miles Jacobson hates dogs. Football Manager has a dog sensor. Like, they listen in on your microphone for the sound of dogs, and if you have a dog, you do worse. If that goes in, I'll just leave the room. I would pay good money to hear Amarin or Slot blame a mini Schnauzer in their match conference. Oh, he will be getting the blame. Let me tell you now, chat. How am I finding life as a dog parent? It's very rewarding. There's times where I wish you'd let me sleep more. Oh, what? It's over, chat. It's over. We're back. We're on a very attacking at the Etihad. I'm not sure what I'm expecting. Mr. Schumer, sir, I heard something about a round table with the 4 pillars of FM. Any idea where it'll be posted? I don't know when, but it'll be on Ben's channel. Chat, what if this is actually a network game and Milo is the Man City manager next door? He came in and stream sniped me. Oh, if we get 1 goal back, it'll look good on the history books like it was close. How have we missed that? And the worst thing is we've actually had chances in this game. How is that, by the way, how is that chance like a 0.1 XG? Someone riddle me that. I mean, let's be real. If you told me at the start of the save game that second season we'd lose only 2-0 at Man City, probably would have taken it. Yeah, they had 33 shots. What of it? Yeah, 33. That's not that many, chat. It's quite a lot, to be fair. Is my wife called Wok? Yes. That is her actual name too. True story. Wok's asked, can she come on stream? Chat, when Milo came in before, Wok was wearing a towel over her head. I think she wanted to come in and appear anonymously on the stream. Which, you know what? Today's not the day to do it. I've just been rattled by the dog. Today, look, when we're in the Premier League, I approve. You can come in and celebrate with a bottle of champagne. Now's not the time. We'll sign all the other recommended players. I don't think there was anyone else good. I didn't really check if there was any, like, son of mine in the intake or anything. I just looked through and went, oh, they're all bad. So you say yes to the dog, but no to the wife. Correct. If we win our game in hand, we will go up to 3rd. But I have got Man City and Man United still to play. Is Wok a Man City fan? She could be. That is actually, you know what, chap, valid conspiracy. Drago can play. That's good. Getting back in the team. We've missed him. Aiden Heaven can kind of play. He's better than Cordoba as a bench option, I think. Do I want to change anything? Chat, City's giving me self-doubt. When is... I was going to say, when's the team back? But the team is back. Oh, look! Karabashvili has a face now in my face pack. I didn't know what he looked like in real life. He looks more of a hunk than I realised. I realize I'm saying that about a 16-year-old Georgian bloke, so I have to be careful. But he's got a very solid. I think it's the lighting. He's got a bit of a superhero look to him. Are you sure it's pronounced Guagua? Yes. 100% pronounced Guagua. No one can convince me otherwise. Right. Preston are cack. They're second from bottom. They are shite. If we win this, we qualify for the Europa League. Obviously, I want the Champo. What face pack am I using? I'm using the Sort Out SI Mega Pack, but with the latest update installed, which did add a lot of female faces, I believe. Look at Preston. Coventry won a game. Who let Coventry win? Who did that? We've ruined it there. Come on, let's go. Our home against the team second from bottom. This is the kind of game you lose and it's just the end of the title fight. We should have a little sweepstake chat on who lost to Coventry. Coventry have won one game all year and it's only just happened. Who was the culprit? You know, it'd be really neat if there was a way in game that we could go out of a match and actually look at who'd lost to who Coventry had lost to. Who Coventry had beaten now. That'd be a really cool. They should add that next year to Football Manager. That'd be really cool. I do wonder if not being able to exit matches is one of the things that impacts immersion. Because the amount of times when you notice something in a match, you go, I want to check that. And you just can't do it anymore. Or maybe, actually, maybe you can do it. Maybe with the correct clicks, I can find a way. Oh my word, Xerxes a dancer. Xerxes a dancer! Come on! Right, can I find out who Coventry lost to? How am I going to do this? I'm going to click on a player name. And then I'm going to go to career stats and click on Manchester United. Then I'm going to click on Premier League. Then I'm going to click on Coventry. Fixtures. They beat Leeds. Now, how do I get rid of this pop-up now? Chat. Help! Help! Left arrow. Oh my god, chat actually came up. Left arrow fixes it. Thank you, chat! Of course left arrow fixed it. Why would it not be left arrow? What camera settings do I use? I use the broadcast camera 1.25 times speed. Right, Prince of Monaco. Let's go. Oh my word, he's going. He's going. There's options. He probably should have passed. I look at our wage app, essentially what happens is, from my understanding, is that the match engine loads in all the stadium assets and unloads everything once you're done with a game. Yeah. I feel like there's some weird stuff going on. I will admit, though, right, chat, if Football Manager never existed, if no previous Football Manager never existed, would you want to go out of matches during the matches? Would you notice it was a thing missing? It's like one of those things that's like such an essential part of how Football Managers always work, but I've never appreciated it. And I can't really think of other games where it's a thing, like, to the same degree. Which I know is, like, very weird. Like, I think we take for granted how responsive FM24 and all the previous Football Managers UI was for, like, a custom engine. Like, the loading of lists, like, the clicking between screens being so quick. We didn't know what we had. I mean, we're winning, but I'm not happy. Oscar looks stressed. Look, come here, Oscar. Have a little chat with him in the corner. You're doing well, mate. Now he's happy. Look at that. Man management 20. some reason my match engine doesn't have anyone in the crowd since the beta update. Check your crowd setting in your graphic settings. And see if it... Because I think if it's on low, it just stops drawing the crowd. So you might want to change your graphic settings. Xerxes, square. Cinema. Cinema. Would the last FM manager, but with this highlight engine, be better than this one? I'll be honest, chat. I think Football Manager did need a bit of a hard reset anyway. I don't know if that's an unpopular take. Like, Football Manager really hadn't changed much over the last, like, half a decade. Like, very minor tweaks. Features that weren't actually, like, that big. Like, it probably needed a big rebuild. I think one of the reasons we didn't get more big changes is because they kind of hit the limitations with what they could with the internal engine they were using. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't love injuries to run. I don't love the state the game is in. But I feel like longer term it probably will be worth it. You know, yeah, we'll bring in Uma. We'll bring in Uma. Xerxes, bang! Oh, crossbar, it's an effort. I've not bought the game new yet. Based on all the FM YouTubers, I get the impression I should wait maybe 3 months. Honestly, Simon, try the demo. There's a demo on YouTube, but on YouTube. It's not on YouTube. There's a demo on Steam and Epic Games. You can download and play the game for free and see if it's for you. I think depending on how you play the game, like the game is probably like absolutely amazing for like a chunk of people. Like the weird thing is, chat, right? The reviews are absolutely ass. Don't get me wrong. Like you look at the Steam reviews, 27% of people are actually enjoying the game enough to give a good review. So there is clearly a portion of the fan base that are enjoying and playing the current game. I just think often with video game discourse, the people who are enjoying the game tend not to be on Reddit or on forums or on Discord saying, game shit, Tremonti's injured. Game shit, Tremonti's... That's an annoying injury to get. Let's bring in Miller as well. 28% now. Just up to 28% chat. We're so back. I actually think, like, I might be coping here, chat, because I don't hate the UI as much as some people. I can see what they're going for, and I think with a bit of improvement, it will get there. Great goal. Okay, this is done. I actually think that if they continue to update the game for 6 months, by the time, like, the international management comes in, they can almost do, like, a version 2.0 launch, where they kind of go, hey, final update, international management's in, fully licensed, and here's all the fixes. And the game will probably actually be in quite a good spot. Like, the user experience is bad because of all the bugs and, like, the stuff that just doesn't work. But actually, if it's all functional, I think it's really not that bad. Nobody will rewrite the bad review when they make the updates make it better. I do kind of have a mindset, chat, with reviews that I totally understand. That's not in the box. I totally understand the argument of users should update their reviews when the game gets updated. But at the end of the day, they're reviewing the game in the state it was in when they paid for the game. I don't necessarily think it's right to expect people to, like, update their reviews, which might be a controversial take. But my personal mindset is, if someone's paid £40 for a game to play it in that moment, their review for it in that moment should be the one. Like, there's a reason why Steam do recent reviews, right? Like, Steam has a recent review score and the all-time review score because of that mindset. So I don't feel like people should have to update their reviews. Like, you've paid for the game in the state it was in. Like, it was sold to you as a product. Review that for what you got. Like, Steam does a recent review system for that exact reason, chat. Goal difference could be a factor here, by the way. So if we could get another, it would be very, very useful. Players also have their own brains to realise a review is old. Don't overestimate the intelligence of individuals on the internet. That nearly went in. He's missed it and been subbed off and put into his tracksuit instantly. Did you see that? That was incredible. Watch this. Chat, watch Nancy here. He should be on Britain's Got Talent. Look at that. He runs off the pitch with his tracksuit. That's magical. 10 out of 10 game of the year. Don't fix bugs like that. Bugs like that are funny. If anyone thinks a bug like that is game breaking and cries on Reddit because of that, like, get a grip. Let's fix the functional issues. Shit like that's hilarious. Keep that in. I feel like wacky bugs that aren't like game breaking or impact the gameplay, fine. I'll embrace them for a year. Like if it's still in the game in 5 years, then I'll be annoyed. Also, another goal. Xerxes, very good in the air. Big meaty boy. Oh, another goal. Imagine. He wore a tracksuit by immersion. I don't know if that's an unpopular take, chat. Like, game-breaking crashes and stuff that is, like, absolutely broken, please fix. Stupid visual stuff. I had it where a sub was sat on the pitch at one point. Like, if it's a simple fix, like, I kind of get why they want to fix it, but, like, just keep it in. It's funny. I read that if you review a game and then you get a refund it, the review gets taken out. That's not true, as far as I'm aware. Not true. I mean, 4-0. We're up to third. I need Man City to lose, and they're not going to lose, are they? I need them to lose twice. Oh, Ryan's out for 2 weeks. Tremonti's out for 2 weeks. The injuries are killing us. If I continue to sign Wonder Kids throughout this save, I'll mix it up. I mean, I was going to say, have we signed that many Wonder Kids? But I guess we have. The thing is, we've signed a lot of the players we've signed were transfer listed or like not wanted. Like Vuskovic was transfer listed, Wiedrego was transfer listed, Ryan was transfer listed. Like, don't get me wrong, chat. We've definitely signed some younger players, but I wouldn't say we've like gone mental just exclusively spamming Wonder Kids. Like, it's a younger team for sure, but that's largely borne out the fact that younger players have wages that I can afford. Because with the wage bug as a newly promoted team especially, the player wage demands were just so out of whack if you got newly promoted that the only players I could sign were younger players. The Wide Kong redeems a checkout player and just says Cliff Garcia. The other day, chat, Wok reminded me that Milo's middle name is Cliff Garcia. I miss him, chat. I miss him. He's not in the game. I feel like I want my firstborn child to be called Cliff Garcia, but apparently it's not on. According to the wife, we're not allowed to have that as the name. Which, frankly, I think is a shame. I mean, chat, I don't have a middle name, so could I just change my middle name to Cliff Garcia? Is there anyone else in our under-21s who's been developing well? Diallo was doing well before he got injured. How's Salinas done at Southampton? Oh, chat, green arrows. Green arrows alert. He's got promoted with them as well. I'm pretty sure I saw that Southampton are already promoted. Yeah, they're first. Oh, yeah, they've cruised. They're chilling. Looks like he's been a really big part of their team. I don't think there's any of the other players here to be that excited about other than Juve and the one and only. The GOAT. The striker that scored. Is Cliff Garcia my favourite new gen of any FM save ever? Whoa, that's a big claim. I'm not sure I can get behind that. Right, praise the players. We need all the morale we can get. Champions League football is definitely on now. But I have still got Arsenal and Manchester United to play. And they scare me. Considering Uedraogo was basically just disregarded by Leipzig after a season. Like, he was transfer listed. We picked him up for, what, 26 million? 5 goals and 10 assists? That's pretty good. Right, 4 games left of the season. Let's go. Oh, Xerxes, player of the month. 4 goals in 3 games. Can we agree that on this screen, having Xerxes' face in 3 different spaces is probably too much? I don't need it here, here, and here. I feel like I'm playing Guess Who. Except all the Guess Who people are left are the same person. Okay, Tremonti's out. Every time I get someone fit, another player gets injured. Ugaude is still out for 3 to 6 weeks. Now Ryan's out for 4 days. I am running out of strikers, chat. Like, our top goal scorers are both out. Guagawa was pretty good when we brought him on recently, wasn't he? I say that. He had 1 good appearance. I think we stick with this. I think we stick with this. These injuries are killing me. I'm just wondering, is there anything I want to change? Drago's still not fit. It's Villa. Okay, I'm going to bring in Buziane. I will probably sub him off if we're struggling, but I don't want Drago to get a recurrence of his injury. Play Amara Jufi's injured. Right, win this game and we get Europa League football. Come on. I wonder if we get the budget set for that, or if we need to get, well, top 4 for Champions League locked in for the budgets to be set. I mean, this team still has 2 players that we started the save game with. Right, come on! Let's go. Let's go. Woofy, how are you, my friend? Are you well? It's been too long. I hope you're well, mate. I'll have to drop you a line this week because the missus is away. So, and the dog is going to a friend's house to chill out and have a little bit of respite. So I've got a few nights I've got a few nights of reliving my youth coming up. In the year and a half that me and my wife have lived together, there's never been a time where I've been home alone with no responsibilities. And I miss the degenerate days of being in lockdown as a single man who could just order takeaway. So I'm rolling back the years next week. You know, I've got it booked in the calendar. She's off on holiday. I get the house to myself. We're getting pizza in. Life's good. I've been told I'm only allowed 1 pizza. It's 48 hours. I can do what I want. As I said, I'm doing good, thank you, mate. I'm doing very, very well. Yeah, I'm busy. Puppy's been mental. But I'm just happy to have a football manager to play, chat. And Park to Prem, I feel so excited for the new Park to Prem save game. Like, I'm enjoying it a ton, which is good. It's just that other people are enjoying it too, in spite of the bugs. Hey, Bassy, dude, take it easy. I don't think we're winning the Premier League, are we? Is there a chance of a kebab after a couple of hours? Maybe. No, don't give away a pen like that. Why? Why? Chat, wait. Did they have the stretchers in FM24? Do players ever get taken off on these? That would be great. Add that in as a content update. I want to see players stretched off. Boofy, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you. Hope you're all well. Right, Ollie Watkins is going to miss. I knew it! I'm a genius! Right, counter. Dini! I've done it the wrong way around. Where's Hogg? Down the line, back post. Oh, chat, it was actually about to... There was going to be across the back post. Headed back across. Player arriving. Listen to me, I've been to the Dripping Pan many times, so I'm fully invested. It's just a fun stadium name, isn't it, the Dripping Pan? Jono22, dude, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate the love, gang. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, it's Kamara. He is useless going forward. Marlon. Luka Ding. Miles over. Part of me wants to make changes. Part of me thinks I'm overthinking it. Their shot on top, their XG is based off the penalty, isn't it? Right, you know what, chat? We're going back to our roots. We're going to try and hold on to the ball a bit more. Less of this passing into space nonsense. Let's slow it down. Work it out from the back. Really helped me with FM this year, so at least I could do it. Oh, Jono, that's very kind of you, mate. I appreciate it. I want to do some more guide videos, chat. Like, I feel like they'd be quite good videos to do. Just like some stuff on like setting up tactics, just using the new player roles and whatnot. I kind of feel like if I do well with this Norwich save game, I should probably be doing a video on this tactic. I don't know, I've never been someone who like shares their tactics as their own video and goes, check out my elite tactic that breaks the match engine. Because I don't always think that they do. Like, full disclosure, I loaded up this tactic and tried it with, like, a few different teams and just holidayed forward using it. Didn't do very well. So part of me is like, is it just about the right circumstances? Is it about having the right players? Is it because it's an underdog team that teams play on the front foot more so you can counter more? Hey, Broofy, enjoy drinkies. How's Herrera been? He's been okay at centre-back. He's been okay, chat. I really need a win here. What's the live league table? Is this actually the live table when you click on it? I mean, this is... We're not catching Man City. Still will have a game in hand on Chelsea. Can you hear the dog chewing on his chew outside, chat? Because I can hear it. It sounds like there's a bloody land shark outside. I'm going to bring in Heaven. Bungard's been awful. The fact I've lost my top 2 goal scorers is absolutely killer at this part of the season. I'm going to be honest. Can you guys not hear the dog noise? It's very loud, but I guess it's just at a weird frequency where it's not picking up on the microphone. That's my theory. Probably has absolutely no basis whatsoever. Alright, get Oscar in as well. Pickup promo still going on. The promo's still going on. They're not paying me to eat them on stream anymore. But I have still got a couple of boxes downstairs that I am enjoying. We've had 27% of the ball. Right, chat, this is where we score. This is our brand. I've not even... The tactical change hasn't come through. Don't need to... Get rid of the tactical change. Stay unbalanced. Shit. Everyone remain calm. Ollie Watkins is scary, even though he missed a pen. No, stop. Miles over. They've hit the woodwork twice. Right, back on attacking we go. Oh, so you know all those instructions where I was like, yeah, let's hold on to the ball. Hasn't worked. We'll keep the distribution on centre-backs, I think. Okay, chat. We've tinkered. We've changed. There's a highlight. Do you believe? Miller. Did he just try and backheel that, or am I going crazy? Herrera. Someone just said I've just signed Herrera in my save game. Is he good? Shit. Absolute shite. That's my official description of him. I mean, 0-0 in a weird way would be a miracle result based on how poor we've been here. Oh, chat. There's 30 seconds left. I feel like we're about to score. I'm starting to believe. Why for chat? We're gonna concede. No, it's happening. Marlon, bottom right corner. If Miles over, great save, keeper. We're chilling. Need help? Why are the names so big? Post-update. No idea. If there's no fans, check your crowd quality settings in your graphic settings. Chat. It's always a good sign when your top 2 goal scorers are injured and then you're getting news inbox items about your backup strikers vowing to end their goal droughts together. I feel like that's always a good sign. Head out possession, outlet centre forward isn't really good for what you lose defensively. I've found it works very well, I'll be honest. If you're playing a lower possession system, especially. Like with this system, I'm playing a 5-3-2 without the ball. Like, outlet centre forwards are pretty good. I'm Clyde. There's no crowd, but that might just be how it is. Oh, Uma's injured. Chad, the injuries are killing me to end the season here. Yeah, I found the outlet rolls actually are pretty good in FM. If you're not looking to press like from the front, which we're not really looking to do, like we're not trying to stop goalie distribution. Actually, we are. I'm getting this confused with the Park to Prem save game where we're playing with 1 striker. But in general, like, I'll be honest, I find that outlet centre forwards are pretty good. Bandy, you're giving loads of tactical feedback. Like, have you tried tracking wingers without fullbacks? Because I'll be honest, we don't really concede that many chances in the wide areas. Which I know sounds really stupid. Like, the way that we're set up with the tracking wide midfielders, like, they do a lot of the defending. I don't think, like, we have the crazy winger runs that I've seen so much in the engine. Well, I do a video on how to properly set up the lower league database kits and everything. There's no kits this year for the lower leagues yet, but in the episode 0 of Park to Prem, like the job hunting episode, I cover how to install the database. In general, I find stopping centre-backs aren't very good, especially in a back three. Do you have a bug with the progression screen where it doesn't matter what the time frame is, you click it and it's always the same? I have no idea what you mean. I'll be honest. Sorry. Maybe I'm thick. There's a setting that I like to use, chat. I don't know if people use this setting. It's a bit hidden. Like, do people use this setting? The increased duration of processing breaks. I used to use that all the time last year, and I feel like it was very hidden, and not many people used it. I don't actually know if it makes a big difference. I've never done a direct comparison. You hate those Sims up, but you have it turned off. Fair. Chat. I'm one of the casuals, I guess. I'm one of the people that we're meant to hate. I just find that if you're in the middle of the season, like where there's no transfer window open, and you are a lot of the time just going between games, like it's perfect. And if you're in the transfer window, it comes back whenever there's stuff to deal with anyway. I guess the way I play the game, and maybe this is unique, I don't think it is. I often leave the game on a second monitor when I'm not like doing videos or recording, and I'll do a load of stuff on a day, then hit continue. I always call it like the YouTuber thing to do, where a YouTuber, you finish recording an episode, you save the game, close the game, edit your video, and then while it's rendering, you're uploading it. You don't play forward in the save game. You just spend ages on the day after the episode was finished, like tweaking stuff. Herrera's now injured. Can we stop the injuries, please? Found out my boss watches your content today after I brought pickups into the office. Love that. Up the pickups. I went through a preseason about 20 minutes because of it. I blinked, it was the first game of the season. I guess it's one of those things where you kind of have to remember to do the stuff. And also, sometimes I do manually interrupt it. What am I doing in training for all the injuries? Chat, do you want to know a cardinal sin here? I'm going to upset some people who swear that training really matters. I'm just using default training routines. I've not touched the training outside of player training. I'll say that like under bated breath because I know there's people who swear by training is this thing that you have to do to be successful in FM. I'm somewhat of the mindset that if you were to do everything in Football Manager that's given to you as a tool to use, the game would be far too easy. And so in a weird way, whilst I could do training and probably min-max it to the extreme, I quite like not doing it. I feel like the way in which I play the game, I'll say it gives me enough of a chance. Some people would still say the game's too easy even with the stuff I skip out. I know, I'm sorry. Chat, I've exposed myself there. I know it's shocking that I don't do training. I think Football Manager's always got this tricky thing where no one really does okay, no, that's not true. Some people do everything in Football Manager, but no, you know what? No one does press conferences. I'm not a take. You know what? No one does everything when they play Football Manager. And so the way in which the game has to be designed of all the mechanics, like, you can't make it so every single mechanic is essential to, like, have success in the game. If that makes any sense. And so there are just certain things which probably should have a bigger role, but I don't think you necessarily have to do to be successful. People are saying they do press conferences in the chat. Right, if you are one of those people, get help or stop lying. No one does press conferences for fun. There is something wrong with you if you do press conferences. I'm sorry. If you do press conferences, you're weird. Amen. Amen. To be fair, look, I think I do it for the first season, the first save game every year, and then I just get bored. Stop being a hater. I'm sorry. I'm just a bad person. I get dressed up in a shirt and tie to do mine. The thing is, chat, I do press conferences. I do them in the mirror in the shower. Yeah, I'm brushing my teeth. I'm doing it in my head. I'm playing it. You know, I'll role play it. For me, that's more immersive, you know, talking into my toothbrush than clicking some buttons. Oh my word, Kiselyak's so good. Kiselyak's so good. But yeah, for me personally, chat, I just don't touch team training. More so this year. If there was a year to start touching it, this year is not the year with the UI. Press conference is only there to unsettle Wonder Kids. Facts. Fact. F-A-C-T-S. Chat, I've got another injury. Right, Ryan, welcome back from injury, mate. You're going to have to play. I hope that's not... Chat, what is with these injuries? I've not had my front three fit for like a month. I wonder how much of the stuff, right, that the community's fed back on this Football Manager stuff that Football Manager and like Sports Interactive are genuinely shocked by. Like, do you reckon they knew the spacebar thing was going to be a problem? Do you think they just thought, no one's going to care about that? No one gives a fuck about the spacebar. Those legacy players, they'll get used to it. I do wonder if it'll change their approach for future years. If they're going to like be like, oh, okay. Maybe people care about the stuff that we don't think they care about. When I get the Regen Face Pack, FM Scout is the NG Regens pack. I feel like Forest always go into administration in the save games I've played, and they've not had it happen in this save game yet. Has anyone seen that happen? Maybe that was exclusively to earlier builds. I saw like a few times where Forest were on negative points. It happened in my United beta save. That is one of the worst passes I've ever seen. Why is there a kickoff highlight? Is what I'm wondering. I quite like it. Okay, I was about to say a sentence, chat. Please don't take this out of context. I quite like it when teams go into administration in Football Manager. Don't like it when that happens. Okay, that's karma, I guess. I guess that's karma. Cali Muendo. Is he still good? I assume he is because he started in the Premier League. Cho has pulled down my pants there, hasn't he, really? I mean, it was a high XG chance. I do think the XG calculations are wrong. I feel like the XG per chance is far too low for certain opportunities. Like, the amount of times where you'll have a game where the average XG is like below 0.1 per shot is mad. Like, even if the shots aren't speculative. Yeah, chat, I like to watch the virtual world burn. That's why I like it. Teams go into administration. I'm just a bad person. Okay, Wiedrego's injury has impacted his performance there. We'll bring in Miller, but play Kasuyak as the man who gets into the channels. I'm going to bring in Karabashvili at left back as well, or left centre back. Anyone had goal line technology not work? The ball was over the line, but it didn't count. That is just where the 3D engine doesn't do a good job. In the actual match simulation, the way the game works. Sorry, what the chat? Hold the phone. An anonymous gifter has just gifted 50 subs. What's happening? I mean, thank Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous. Thank you. That is mental. That is so generous of you. If you got gifted a sub, please say a big old thank you. Can we get dubs in the chat for the anonymous tycoon owner? I feel like they've just bought the Twitch channel for that price. Someone's written "Wok?" ? It better bloody not be. It was "Wok" with your credit card. I don't think it was. Also, I need to lock in here. We need a goal. We need a goal. Thank you, whoever that was. That is so, so generous of you. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Check the banking app. I hope it's not the wife, chat. It's definitely not. I hope. If you did get gifted a sub, say a big old thank you. I've made tactical changes. They've not come in and there's a highlight began. Should I have made the changes sooner? We're gonna win this. We're gonna fight and win. We're gonna fight and win, as the American fans love to say. Kisselyak, Ryan, square it, you donut. Who's offside? Are you able to criticise the rating of trained players on loan? I think you can. I can't say I've looked into it. Morxel, I'll answer that question in a sec. I need us to get a goal before I think about the F1 games and their like delay thing. But it is interesting. Ryan. Chance. I don't know how we've not won this. I'm already on attacking. I've kind of run out of attacking subs is something I've realised. We'll bring in Oscar. There's another chat. If we lose this now, I mean, to be fair, the difference between second and fifth is quite big in terms of prize money. But obviously, in the grand scheme of things, Champions League, I think, is what we're accepting. Unless Garabashvili on his left foot. Please. I'm begging Football Manager. Buziane. Look at him go, the boy. Penrith! It's gotta be! It is! Please don't miss it. Chat, I can't look. I need... Who's taking it? Oscar. He was the boy last year. He was the GOAT. I've disregarded him. I threw him to the side. I've come back to him in my moment of need, and he's fucked it up! I'm fine. I'm fine. Why are we walking? Is this our last home game of the year? Why are we walking around the pitch? Why are we walking around the pitch? What was in that? Oh, chat. I mean, we're guaranteed top 5. Xerxes out for 2 weeks. We've only got 2 games left. Arsenal and United. God, they're not easy games, are they? Moment of silence in the chat for me. Sorry, chat. I tried to remain calm. I think I did a quite good job of holding my emotion in, actually. I'm fine. What just happened? What just happened? Why did he miss? Hey mate, do you know why in the night I have like 10 FPS, but in the day it's fine? It's probably some weird graphics setting optimization. I would try lowering your graphics settings. I know that's not very useful. Anna, just take it easy, dude. You're going to bed now so you can wake up for Vegas qualifying. I need to do the same sooner rather than later. Jack, how the Twitch sub works is the difference between tiers is I get a little bit more money. That is literally the difference. Oh, you get some extra emotes as well. But genuinely, like a tier 1 sub is more than enough if you're thinking about subbing. Look at Radcliffe's development chat. He's the GOAT. Snoop Hogg. Great username. Thank you for the 8 months of the Prime. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you, thank you. Wait, are we in the Arsenal game already? We got to that game very quickly. Look at the injuries. I've got 4 first-teamers injured at the moment. It's kind of insane. Doesn't that when Durasimi and Bungard are both on goal droughts as well? Right, Collins in. I guess Heaven in. Am I going to sign Aiden Heaven? I think I've got an option on him at quite a good price. I've not really played him enough this year to help with his development, but he's still only 20. He's pretty good. I've got an option to sign him. I thought we had an option to sign him. Do we not have an option to sign him? Oh, we do. 23 million. Don't know why I wasn't showing up before. It's a pretty good price for a 20-year-old, but I don't know. Midwest Kane, by the way, thank you so much for the 11 months. Injuries, the death of everything. Chat, we would have won the Premier League without injuries. Juma Barr is crazy as hell back. We looked at him in January. He wanted too much from Man City, sadly. I feel like Juma Barr... Chat, what was it Denea who used to always get released by Man City but was always good in FM and you could kind of develop him? The old Belgium centre-back. I feel like Barr is the new version of Denea. They've got Diamante. Sorry, did you see? They're playing Saliba at right back. They've cooked. Okay, let's go. I don't need to watch the cutscene. Come on, the boys! We are guaranteed a top 5 finish. This is a game in hand, right, chat? Let's just check. Also, if you want to get the league tab, you have to click... You can't click here. You have to click on the name. If we win this game, we'd go ahead of Chelsea and Tottenham. Chelsea on goal difference. But our last game of the year is against Man United. And it's also away. So, probably not going to win these last 2 games. Why Norwich? They made a sub there. That was weird. I thought the game had frozen. We took them over because Liam Manning hadn't been sacked when we started. They have the youngest average age in the Championship, the most foreign players in the Championship, and are currently like 23rd. So I thought that'd be kind of an interesting challenge to see how they fare in FM. Is cooked a good or a bad thing? If you're cooking, it's good. If you're cooked, it means like, oh, you've been roasted. You know, you've been burnt by the game. Chat, you know, I'll provide translations. I try to appeal to all demographics in my language and fell spectacularly. Bang! Gwa gwa, please. Could be worse. I mean, I've seen Clayton play Wirtz and Saka as wingbacks. Wirtz and Saka are great wingbacks. To be fair, Saka as a wingback isn't like the most mental thing I've heard. Sorry, what the fuck is that? The sort of chat is match fixing? Match fixing? Can we discuss that? What is that? He's headed it in. He's just headed it into the goal. What are you doing? He's forgotten what way he's shooting. I mean, Arsenal always a difficult game. We're fucked now. Root, thank you very much for the raid, mate. I appreciate you. You've come in at an awful time. Welcome on in, Raiders. We're a goal down. They haven't had a shot on target. It's a beta, everyone. The day one patch will fix it. Oh, finish it, please. Please. He has to make amends. He nearly did. It was a great header, to be fair. I mean, that's the first time I've seen him win a header all year. Ahmad, what are you... Ahmad, you're insane. Ahmad has just gifted 50 YouTube memberships, chat. I know the Twitch chat, you can't see it over on your world. Just get pogging in the chat anywhere. Wherever you are, I'll play the Union Brand myself. Will it work? Is that playing? I can't hear it. It says it's playing, but I couldn't hear it. Ahmad, that is so generous of you. Thank you very much. If you got a YouTube channel membership, please say a big old thank you. Very kind of you. And Ahmad, I'm going to assume it was you on the other channel, either that or multiple people have gone mental. Thank you so much, mate. Very kind of you. Do a sim me! How have we not scored? How have we not scored? How have we not scored? I think we just doubled the number of YouTube channel members we have there, everyone. I feel like we could still win this game. Everyone's gone mental. It's crazy. How many subs do you to do the old school Yoshi noise? I'll die of cringe doing that. I can't do it. I can't bring it back. I used to be known, chat, for awful goals. No, for a Yoshi impression, which isn't very good. All right. And Monaco has now scored at both ends. Does this really count as his goal? Does that count as his goal? Russell! Does it sound like Yoshi? No idea. There, chat. Gave you the old school Yoshi noise. Did it sound like him? Probably not. I feel like with enough post effects it could sound like Yoshi. Right, we need more goals. We need more goals. Expert management. More tips at 6. What hates chat when I talk with the Yoshi voice? I get actually like she really doesn't like it. Amy Lacey, Amy Lacey, Amy, might be Amy. Please let me know. Thank you so much for subbing. Thanks, chat, for the great streams and videos. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Chat, I really wish that I was good at reading out names, especially in a game where like you have to name 20 individuals in your own squad all the times. To be clear, I don't talk with the voice to Wok all the time. I just one day I discovered that she hates it and started using it to annoy her. Like I can just talk like this, you see. I don't know what this is. I don't even know how I'm doing this voice, to be honest. Ramos, please, no. Fuck. Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. Is that Jar Jar Binks? Jar Jar. Okay, let's stop. Let's stop. I don't even know how I do that voice, chat. I don't even know how, like, I couldn't even tell you what I'm doing in the inside of my mouth for it to be able to do that. How have they scored from 2 shots on target? I'm fine. Everything's fine. I don't want to cry. I'm crying. Let me have a moment. Lisa, thanks. I could probably do Stitch with it. Let's not do it. Let's not chat. Let's not do the voice. Some people probably don't like the voice either. Could be how Yoshi sounds. Maybe Yoshi is Jar Jar Binks, chat. Have we considered that as a possibility? I don't know how that went wide. I'm very glad it did. Is this a real highlight? Have we been unlucky in this game? That's what I'm wondering. Ryan. I feel like we've been unlucky with injuries, actually. I think the injuries have kind of derailed the end of the year. I can't really use that as the only excuse, but we did lose our top 2 goal scorers at the same time, and the backups just haven't been scoring. But the former Spurs man is... Come on! Come on! Let's go! I will question the defending there. Set piece FC get out set pieced. We're staying on the front foot. We need another goal, chat. 12 shots on target from 14 out the Emirates. I think that's pretty good. 1-1. It's not bad. I mean, we've taken the game to Arsenal away and lost because of an own goal. What do you have to do to get the whole stream of that voice? Chat, if I did a whole stream of that voice, I don't think I'd be able to talk for like the next month. Right, Ryan's still playing well. Praise him. I can't imagine why the wife's not keen on that voice. No idea. No idea why she doesn't like this voice. It does sound a bit like Stitch, actually. I hear more Stitch than Jar Jar, if I'm being honest. I could probably make it do both. It's a bit of a shit voice to be able to do, though, isn't it, chat? I can't do accents or impressions, but I can do Jar Jar Binks and Stitch. There is no 5th Champions League. There is. It's not a guarantee because of a bug that's currently in the game. But in the new Champions League format, the top 2 rated leagues, coefficient-wise in Europe, get a 5th spot in the Champions League. And in Football Manager and almost always in real life, it goes to the Premier League, one of the 2 top 5. But there is a bug in the game at the moment, so I'm not sure what's happening with it. Ohana means family. And family means no one gets left behind. Where do I find the coefficients, chat? I've not actually looked at coefficients this year, so I have no idea where they are. Don't tell me, chat. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out the... okay. Coefficient, found it. So this is the place race. The top 2 nations here get spots. Chat, what's going on? Why are Italy in second with less points than it's Spain? There's a new bug with the coefficients for people who don't know in the newest build where teams actually lose points for winning knockout rounds. It's a very, very fun bug. Who won the Champions League final last year? Man City. I wonder how many players we're going to have to sell in the summer. Hopefully none, but we'll have to see. USAless has redeemed a check-out player on Cavan Sullivan. I actually noticed that Cavan Sullivan doesn't always get loaded into the game unless you have America loaded. Has anyone else noticed that? Like, it's a very weird issue. At least, I assume he's in the game. But I noticed this before. It might be an age thing, actually, because is he 50? He's still 15, right, Sullivan? Is he the guy who plays for Philadelphia? Or am I getting my wires crossed? Is it Philadelphia he plays for in MLS? But he's got a pre-agreement with City. Is that right? Or am I misremembering? Plays that he was signed for City. See, chat, I have ball knowledge. Dub ball knowledge from the... I was going to call myself a bald fraud. But I'm not really bold. But I'm a fraud. How close am I to being able to field my best 11? I feel like I've not been able to field it for this entire end of season running. It's actually been really unfortunate, all the injuries we got at just the wrong time. I kind of want to sign Aiden Heaven, but I don't want to sign him for the price they want me to pay. Is Xerxes fit? No. Can't play against his former club. F's in the chat. Has the game got the possible outcomes of City's 115 charges? It doesn't, but actually in a weird way, I wonder if it should. I guess it's a legal thing, so they probably can't do it versus stuff like Brexit. Oh, Heaven can't play against his former club. I'm a moron. How much did you need to spend on this team? Not that much. A lot of the players we picked up. Oh, chat, did I ask the AI to pick the team? And it's... No, it should be the other way around on this screen. Like, our net spend isn't... I think we're close to a profit. Like, we picked up a lot of players who had bad first seasons. Yeah, we picked up Lennon Miller, for example. Lennon Miller got transfer listed by Udinese. They got relegated in season 1. So we picked him up mid-season for 14 mil. What was our spend this year? There's a weird bug, chat, as well. It's a bit unfortunate, really. There's a bug where transfer history for Oh, they fixed it, chat. They went back and fixed the bug where transfer history for previous seasons wasn't working. So season 1, although some of these transfers, like those shows for last season, were made at the start of this season. So my net transfer spend as a newly promoted team is 34 million across 2 years. Which 34 million to spend as a promoted team is pretty normal, I'd say. In fact, I'd say that's probably below what you'd often spend. How long a preseason do you think is best? I always do a long preseason. I don't know why you'd ever do a short preseason. Maybe someone's about to tell me some really obvious reason why I shouldn't do that, but I think long preseason is always better. Who's Huescas? Chat, I don't know Huescas. Is that a gap in my ball knowledge, or is he good? I need to investigate. So I reckon wide defensive midfielders are good. I've not had much success with wide defensive midfielders. Who is this guy, Huescas? Why is he playing? He's a right back. Amarin out. Amarin out. I assume Amarin has been fired, actually, because they're not playing a free at the back. They were, like, down in 8th, weren't they? 9th. They're 9th if things stay as they are. Man City are already champions. If we win today, we could go up to 3rd, depending on how Spurs and Chelsea go. But we kind of knew when we had United and Arsenal as our last 2 away games, it was going to be a tough end to the year. Don't do it, Mace. Oh, what a save. What do you think is harder, being an auctioneer or a rally co-driver? Definitely rally co-driver. Is there a way to see all the managers now? I swear there was a way to view it before that. You know what? That's the kind of thing I've not looked for. I feel like I've seen a screen for it. Chat, is there a screen anywhere where you can just see all the current managers in a league? Okay, we're back. We're back. Collins. Best £10 million I've ever spent. Come on. Have they still got Sancho? Does Sancho's contract not run out at the end of the first season? Have they just not got rid of him? Did they offer him a new contract? That feels questionable to me. How much is he on? If only we could check. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Don't have the technology for that chat. Huescas is a right back for FC Copenhagen. He's out with an ACL injury IRL. Apologies, Huescas. I didn't know his game. Guagua. Chat, is his name actually said Guagua? Oh my, finish! We'll take it. Durasimi scored. He's not scored in 10 games. In my head it said Guagua and no one can convince me otherwise. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's an optional extension on Sancho. Do you reckon they're giving him the final game here as a little like swan song before they release him? They've got Eric Garcia in their team. I didn't really look at their team to see who else they've got. I feel like there was a bug that I think they might have addressed in the most recent patch, where a lot of the elite teams didn't really actually sign enough first-team players or have, like, first-team player shifts. Maybe that's, like, a weird confirmation bias. I feel like in my save games, I'm not seeing big teams, like, overhaul their first teams that much. Like, they might have, like, 2 or 3 new players by Season 3, like, in their starting 11. Right. Can we make it 3? Probably not. I think I'm getting greedy here. Win the header. We love that, Wiedrego. Tell you what, Wiedrego playing left mid, genius. I'm sorry to Huescas. He's got an assist. I doubted his game. I was wrong to do it. And I'm sorry. I don't want to watch the... Don't show me that. That's nonsense. Are we moving up in the league right now? I think Spurs and Chelsea are both winning. Chelsea are winning 3-0. Spurs are only winning 1-0. Newcastle, do something, please. The only mods I've got installed right now, chat, are a face pack, logo pack, and regen faces. How much was Assan? I think 25 million. He was transfer listed at Leipzig at the end of the first season. Like, they played him in 2 games all season. I took a bit of a punt on him because he had not developed at all. I think he'd actually regressed. Darwin Guagua is from Guayaquil, my favourite starter Pokemon, where his name is pronounced Wawa. Is Wawa better than Guagua? Wawa? Wawa, Wawa, Wawa. It sounds like I'm a sim. Vuskovic! I love Wawa. Come on! How'd you get a regen face pack working in FM26? I'm going to be honest, Google it. It's a bundle file you have to install. It's a whole new thing. The face pack I use is the NG_regen face pack. It's on FM Scout. I don't want to break hearts here. I can't offer one-to-one tech support for installing mods to Football Manager whilst I'm live to over 1,000 people across YouTube and Twitch. I wish I could. I'm a talented man. I can make dots on a screen entertaining. I can't make tutorials on how to install mods entertaining. Am I going to do a skin? No plan. Skinning in this year is kind of fucked, chat. Every update, skins get broken, and they're updating the game every week at the moment. And in terms of the extent of the modding, like, it looks like, for now at least, it will probably just be changing colours of stuff and changing fonts. Like, there's not going to be massive wholesale changes. Right. Last game of the season. Oh, chat, I need Newcastle to get a goal so we get top 4. I think we will get a Champions League spot anyway, but I don't know if we get our budget set until that's confirmed. That's a great ball. Options. Wawa. Oscar. I love Darwin. I love him. Hey, Rob, welcome to the stream. I love that. I didn't know you streamed. Welcome aboard, my friend. We've streamed on the internet for over a decade, but on YouTube it's been, well, about a year. Kind of midway through FM24 we did streams. I did have a break over the end of the summer until launch, but welcome aboard, my friend. Who is the Manchester United manager playing this formation? Like, who do we need to study? I feel like I should just bring on youngsters. Let's get game time for the kids. It's like the Make-A-Wish Foundation with us putting on the reserves. Who's winning the Vegas Grand Prix? Alex Albon! I'm coping. I'm going to wrap up the stream chat. We'll see what our budgets are sat at. Then I'm going to bed to get up at 4 a.m. to watch the F1. Who's with me? Did Sesko pass that there? Look, I'm not a professional footballer, so I'm not going to pretend I know better than the pros. Did Sesko pass the rebound? It's a great pass to Mount. You're up at 2 a.m. for the Ashes. Chat, I stayed up last night editing today's Park to Prem video. I was up till 4 a.m. working on it. I went to bed and England were 3 wickets down and I thought it was GG. Can you imagine my thoughts when I woke up this morning to see the game? F1 watch-along. I will be far too sleepy to do a watch-along. I'll be watching it probably on my phone in bed. Actually, if I do that, I'll fall asleep. I don't think I'm doing a stream chat at 4 a.m. It's the lit to defensive mid-chat. Who's the manager? Get him sacked. Tremonti? Whoever it is, get him fired. We're so good. Wait, chat, could this give me the goal difference swing to finish ahead of teams on goal difference? I think they maybe have to draw. Chelsea were winning 3-0. I think we're still going to be 5th. Get me to the end of the game. How many parts do I have to catch up on? I've seen 0 so far this year. I mean, this year so far, there's been 5 episodes. I think the total runtime is probably about 2 hours. 2 to 2.5 hours. Remember me, the guy last week about the regen faces, Lasovic. Regrettably, I do remember you. You've arrived and Sesko scored. You're a curse, son. Welcome aboard, though, mate. I hope you're well. There is a Park to Prem episode tomorrow, chat. I've not edited it yet. I've recorded it. My plan is to edit it after I've watched the F1. So at 5 a.m. when people go back to bed, that'll be me editing Park to Prem. But I did a triple header to start Season 2. And there's an away day where I will criticise a certain supermarket chain. Oh, chat, we didn't finish top 4. We didn't finish top 4. I mean, it's a great performance. 5-2 win at Old Trafford. Who's their manager, is what I'm wondering. Get him gone. Fraud. Get him gone. Has he even been there long? He arrived this year. They must have already gone through a manager this season. Where do I see their manager history? Is it club history? Manager history? I'll tell you what, chat, they've got through. Amarin's gone. Nagelsmann left. I mean, it's not great, is it? Give Darren Fletcher the job, I say. They've gone through 4 managers in less than, well, I was going to say less than 2 seasons. In 2 seasons. Now, we're not guaranteed a Champions League spot yet, although we should get one on coefficient. Does anyone know the dates where that gets given? Ryan Kames, English Footballer of the Year. Clap him in. Clap him in. My goat. Oh, I got Manager of the Year. I'm bloody massive. Team of the Year. Ryan was the only player in. Chat, I've got to ask a question. Why is the Team of the Year not just shown on this screen here? Like, this content, like this here, this box is literally the fucking size of this empty space. What are we doing? Ryan's good though, isn't he? Look at that. Last year he played for Bournemouth, who got relegated and got 1 goal. Genius management. Chat, board budget set. Board budget set. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. We can end the stream sooner than I thought, because I thought we were going to have to wait. How much would be fair? I kind of want 6. I don't think we've got that much money in the bank. I want 80 mil. Our wage budget, I can't remember what it was. Like what our wage limit was. We'll find out, I guess. 55 million and 144,000 on the wages. Are you kidding me? Excuse me. How much money are we going to have at the end of the year? I feel like that's not accounted for the fact we're going to be in the Champions League. That's not a lot, is it? I mean, our wage budget is like, what, 165? 100? 100. I say 100. I mean, 1,065,000. It's 1.729. That's not a lot. Maybe they're just after the Champo. True. Chat, do we know when I'll get told I'm in the Champions League? Because I will get in it based on the club coefficient stuff. What did the board say the plan was for next year? Top half? Oh no, that was the current season. What is it going to be for next season? Because I can use that to know what to tell the players. Chat, I'm lost in the UI. I'm lost in the source. I just want to see performance feedback. That's where I was trying to get to. Help me. Club vision. Top half finish next year. They've got carried away. Right, pre-season chat. Where are we going? Scotland. Nice exotic trip for the boys. Don't want them getting on long flights, you know. I think it's sensible. Top half finish feels ambitious with the money they're giving me. Okay, we're going to go for top half because that's what the board have said. Some players are content. Ryan's up for it. We love that. Oh, the dog's barking outside. Chat, do you want me to go get the dog? The dog has barked. He's not happy that we're going to Scotland. He's just heard the news. Milo, why are you barking? Why are you barking? Hello, buddy. What's up? What's up? Hey. Puppies. Ah! I found the dog again, chat. Hey. You okay, bud? That's the microphone you're eating. Wait, are you meant to be going downstairs for your toilet break? I think you are. Okay, I'm putting you down if you don't jump. I don't want to drop you, silly boy. Right, you go do a poo. Okay? Yeah, go down the toilet. Where is she? Go find her. He needs to do his nighttime poo, chat. He needs to do his nighttime number 2. I realise I've just grabbed him there when he's meant to be going downstairs. That moment's from disaster. Millie, how are you doing? Thank you for the 62. I got the dog for you there. That was good timing, wasn't it? Patch is mixed. I think it's broken as much stuff as it's fixed for me. But we ended up finishing 5th. I mean, we actually finished 5 points off Man City. That's still pretty good, isn't it? What were the budgets? Fuck all. 55 million. I say that. I'm just being greedy. Is it wrong that I expected more? I feel like it's not accounted for Champions League money because we finished 5th. And the game still is like, oh, you might be in the Europa League. Juve had a banging season, by the way. I'll probably have to promote him to the first team to play left mid. Is he better than Buziane? I think Buziane's a lot quicker. Yeah, okay. He is like a level below. Is he a level below Buziane? The Polygon makes Buziane just seem better. But Juve is 2 years younger. And is better defensively. I say that. The bar is low there, isn't it, really? I've asked this a load of times, chat, and I might have missed it. Does anyone know when we'll get told that we're in the Champions League? Because basically, the way it works, the 2 highest ranked European leagues get a 5th slot in the Champions League. Is it after the Champo final? Is it actually, chat? When is the UEFA Champions League? Okay, it's a week away. Right, let's get to that. That'll be a good ending point for the stream before we get into a transfer special. Is anyone else going to bed after the stream and getting up for the F1? Or am I the only one who's stupid? Also, can we discuss how sad this is? Chat, remember when you could see who was selling the most shirts? You know what the worst thing is? You're meant to be able to see the names, aren't you? The names are cut off. And the names are cut off. Because it says that the following shirts were selling well, comma, and the names are just cut off. You can't scroll, chat. Don't be ridiculous. This isn't a panel you can click in either. We'll never know. We'll never know. Oh, wait, you can... Oh, chat, I can... That's the scrolling I can do. 10 out of 10 game of the year. Like, it's stuff like this that just makes the game feel like it's not got a lot of love and care. Do you know what I mean? And I know that's far from the truth, but, like... Yeah, I mean... Honestly, if you know this doesn't work, just cut off the bottom text string. Do you know what I mean? Just have it say a sad little line and not show shirts I can't see. Like, I know that's to do with the adaptive AI. It's to do with the adaptive UI, chat. The fact the game doesn't scale is the reason there's that weird space, because basically that item that we looked at has to be able to appear on all screens, like all resolutions, without scaling. But that just doesn't work. Like, I understand it's a limitation. It's just, it should be something that's not compromised on, as far as I'm concerned. Or if you do have to compromise it and have the panels be smaller, just make them scrollable, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, basically, chat, the issue is this is like the smallest it can be. This is the size it needs to be to fit on the smallest screen possible. Also, has our broadcast revenue really gone up by 300? Chat, what was our broadcast revenue last year for it to go up by 3,279%? Because I feel like that's not right. Same with the prize money. We've had a 9,000% increase in prize money. Is the prize money that bad in the championship? I mean, it might be. It just doesn't look right. Was I in Europe this year? No. This is only our 2nd season, chat. Oh, chat, it's it. It's it. Someone played the music. It's the champions. Newly promoted team in the Champions League 1st season. You love to see it. Up the Canaries. We'll just be making up the numbers. I'll tell you what, Charlie Hubbard, his wife hates him. Olivia, love Olivia. Get in! I like the idea that real managers look at the stuff that has 96 likes and go, let's read that. There you go. I will say, you know, they've removed like the social media feed. I actually don't mind this as like a halfway house. I don't know if that's an unpopular take. Like, I actually kind of like this. I feel like it just needs to show like 1 or 2 below, or just show this as a full screen thing. But I quite like the fact it should have fan reaction and then like club reaction. Do you know what I mean? As 2 columns and use the full screen. I actually quite like it like that. We qualified for the Champo. Who won the Champo? Real Madrid against Bayern after extra time. Does that change my transfer budget? Don't be ridiculous. We don't have the technology for that. Unless I hit continue once and it updates. Is that just a weird oversight with the game, chat? where the budget shouldn't be set until the season is actually over. Because those budgets are now set on the assumption that I'm in the Europa League. And the prize money difference in the Europa League and Champions League is massive. It's the kind of thing where you'd probably never notice this if you're like already one of the big Premier League teams. It will be when the season turns over. So you're telling me when the season turns over, chat, the budgets get increased. Can I have the money now then, please? Are you telling me I can ask the board for more money? I feel like it's normally an option here, is it not? You know what? We'll worry about it next stream. Chat, I need to work out what we're doing with this squad. It's a good team. It was never meant to get to the Champions League in Season 2. I don't have enough homegrown... I have one homegrown at club player, and he missed a penalty that I got very upset about today. And I've got 3 homegrown in country players. One of them's in on loan. I'm basically going to have to make a fit point, aren't I, to sign homegrown players. Like, is Arian B available? Where's Bright Arian B? Because he's homegrown at Norwich. He's a lot of money. You know what? Not ideal. Not ideal. Millie, thank you for the 100 bits. A new team did this. Did get into Europe in their first season before, but I'm pretty sure they flopped. Don't say that. There's a few that have done it, to be fair. I believe. Who's homegrown at club, chat? Norwich actually do have quite a good academy, if I'm not... Well, I say if I'm not mistaken. I know I'm not mistaken. Like, they have a pretty good homegrown at club. Who is there? Why are no players showing up? What filter have I got on? Oh, I was looking. Delete these quickly. Chat, why is that not deleting them? Or is it delete? Oh, it's deleting them very slowly. I'll click it loads and then they'll all vanish. Excellent. Game of the year. The game is just dying in the background here. Auto mod got rid of a name there, chat. No idea who that could have been. Has anyone noticed the lag on adding conditions and stuff has got worse after the update? Or is that like something that I just hadn't noticed was an issue before? Because I do feel like that has got worse. Johnny Rowe. I mean, you could probably do worse. I mean, Jacob Murphy? Jacob Murphy's actually quite pretty good now. Corey Smith on a free transfer. Who says no? Right, chat, you know what? We'll worry about this next stream. We'll worry about this next time. I mean, Ben Godfrey's there. He's pretty good. Obviously, we can get Danny Radcliffe in the team, can't we, as well? I think there are actually some okay players if I really need to bring some in. I feel like Anamida always was OP in FM. He's not very good anymore, but it's okay. I'm fine. Andrew Thomas, dude, thank you very much for the 108 bits. How's the save going? You're doing a Corby Town save, mate. Up the Corby. We just finished the season. You've come on at a very awkward time, I'll be honest. We just secured Champions League football in our first season in the Prem, which obviously I'm pretty happy about, but now I don't have any homegrown players. I think Danny's going to have to be in the team, chat. I mean, Danny's got way better, right? He was not this good a year ago. How good is he as a channel forward? He's actually quality. He's actually... I might just play him next year. Thing is, we need a top half finish, so I can't just promote him. The board set a pretty high expectation, and we're in the Champions League. Right, chat, we need to love things and leave things there. I'm very sorry. I say I'm very sorry. We've literally been streaming for almost 3 hours. We finished the season. We didn't end on the ultimate high. We just drew too many games when we got a few injuries, a few too many. Also, you can't click on the Premier League anymore there. Excellent. Game of the year. We're up to 5th. Can I continue one day? Chat, you tell me the transfer budget's going to update in one day because of the Champions League. Is that what we're telling me now? It's not changed. Ladies and gentlemen, it has not changed. Right. I'm sorry, Carlos. Football Manager's going to Football Manager. Chat, we'll leave things there. Appreciate you watching today. It's been fun. In terms of when we're going to be live, I might try and throw in a Sunday night stream. There is a load of content going up on the channel, so keep your eyes open for it. We've got a Park to Prem episode tomorrow morning, and then on Sunday, I've got a video that I've worked so fucking hard on for like weeks. So hopefully you guys will check that out. It is something different. Hopefully it's something you guys will enjoy. If you like Building a Nation saves, if you like Youth Academy Challenge saves, it's probably going to be the kind of thing for you. Get some popcorn. It is 50 minutes long. Anyway, I'm going to love you, leave you, go to bed, get up the F1. I'm an idiot. Don't do the same. I'll see you next time for more. Gang, it's been so fun today. Appreciate all the gifted subs and all the regular subs and all the channel memberships, all that stuff. You're all legends.